There's no way that this is happening. There you go. Today, instead of Fortnite, I'm gonna play 2K. So,
Those kicks, MP.
I will be back. I'm back.
Good evening, everyone. This is the fourth
Fan is gonna
and
overheat.
final group stage game for these teams in the NBA Cup. It should be a great one.
Well, my game might
I'm
crash
joined by
anyway,
Greg
so
Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got you look at the Jazz. And let's make no mistake about it. They're happy this NBA Cup is almost over for them.
Yeah, winless in the group stage thus far. This is their final cup game, and they're very okay with that.
And then looking at where the Kings stand, they have steamrolled through the NBA Cup so far, with 3 straight wins to start the competition.
And with this being their last game of the group stage, they want to keep it rolling, right? Going into the knockout phase, undefeated gives the team a lot of motivation to take home the trophy.
Now to the sideline for more on MP's monumental performance.
Well, we thought no one would ever top Wilt's 100 points in a game record. We were wrong. He went into triple digits recently, setting a new single-game scoring record. People are calling it the best performance in sports history. Unreal stuff, guys.
It was pretty unbelievable. We're sitting here stunned. Thank you. Let's go to the sideline now to hear more about that amazing performance MP had.
Well, he had a flat-out insane game, setting a new NBA record for threes in a game, passing the 14 that Klay Thompson hit back in 2018. The new record holder told me, quote, "I was just in the zone. Everything was going in.
Is that
It
open
was the
gate?
best feeling in the world. And it was so much fun to watch, guys."
It was a lot of fun to watch. Thank you. On the court right now for the Kings. Monk on the wing. He's paired with DeRozan. Sabonis is out there with Achua. And it's MP in at the one spot. That shot wide open.
And, you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
There's a screen by Achua. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Abdelnaby's got 5 now.
A taste of how
Oh my
competitive
God.
MB can be. He wanted to go right back at him. Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
Serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see
ball,
powerful
huh?
plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
And here's MP for 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejections.
Well, they did have some impressive numbers blocking shots, and I like their defensive game plan.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Over to the wing. Kessler finds George. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. And you talk about the best center in the league, Sabonis certainly, Stan, is in that group.
He sure is, Kevin. The second Sabonis to be in that group. And look, this guy can do it all. He is one of the best passing bigs in the league. He's one of the best rebounding bigs in the league. And he can shoot the ball on the perimeter. A tough guy to deal with. By no means is Monk an elite three-point shooter, but he makes enough to force you to guard the line.
Here's George. Out of bounds. Sacramento takes possession. And as the group stage starts to wind down, here's what the standings look like so far.
And I'll tell you what, how about the level of excitement this tournament has brought to the NBA regular season? Can't wait to see how it finishes up.
Here's MP. It's hauled in by George. Jazz trail by 7. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter.
A lot of confidence from George shooting a three early in his career.
A 3 from MP. Another 3 for Sacramento.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out.
Simple.
George with no one around. That 3 off the mark.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Jazz have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Here's Sensabaugh. Outside Jackson. The Jazz working the ball around now. And the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, tough work on the offensive glass. Jackson Jr. being rewarded for his efforts there.
And here's MP for 3.
There's no time to take it away, bro.
They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Kings. That one was played in Sacramento.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
Yeah, they were coughing it up all over the place. For whatever reason, they could not find a handle.
Sacramento leading by 5. Driving inside, and MP throws it down.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
The shot by George, no good. Sacramento's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. The Jazz shooting 31% here early on, not getting the shots that... Like the 3. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
Monk kicks to DeRozan. Abdelnaby, the pass to Monk. Shot clock at 5. The Kings need to get off a shot here. And Sabonis the bucket on the assist by MP.
Look, Sabonis understands that you've got to play with aggression in the paint. Use force step.
Pass to Kessler. The 3. It's hauled in by the Kings. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, and for a coach, seeing your schemes clicking like that is very rewarding.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. And some changes.
Ooh. I think something's about to overheat.
So the timeout by Will Hardy here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. So it's the Jazz now, down by 12. To the wing on the left. Outside, George. There's Jackson with the three.
But
Falls. Nice speed that time from George. George has got 3 assists in the game. Sacramento's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie, as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The 5th head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always in Sacramento.
Jaren Jackson is out there with Walker Kessler. Then it's Keontae George. Then there's Bailey. And it's Collier in at the 1. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. And Utah making a change here. Sensabaugh is checked in. Monks checked in for Sacramento.
Easy to see the kind of impact George is going to have in this league. Already so productive.
The offensive rebound. Monk, no one around him. Drills it from outside. Monk's got 6 points.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Pass to Kessler. And here's George for 3. And Utah another 3.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Fires the 3. They get it back.
And you can see why Sabonis is considered one of the top rebounders in the game. He's relentless.
And George kicks to Jackson. Back to George. Good. Nice job down low. George has got 26 points.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Back to Monk. Lets it go from deep. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Abdelnaby's got his 3rd assist on the night. Pass to Bailey. Back to George. From 11 feet away. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. And here is MP. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. And here's DeRozan. Here's MP. MP finishes inside.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Kessler is screen on DeRozan. To the inside. Kessler with the bucket. Kessler's got his first 2 points.
And they repeatedly froze inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Quick break in the action. Let's check out the fiercest shot swatters in the league. You look at Kessler, 5th in the league and patrolling the paint.
There aren't going to be many nights when you don't see him affect the game with his shot blocking ability.
MP, that's for 2. Kessler with the rebound.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop. And the dunk by MP.
Clearly, MP has been well coached already on how to support a fast break play.
Jazz trail by 14. Bailey passes to George. Over MP. The shot by George, no good.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, he's going to have to watch himself now. It's a little early for that second foul.
And Kessler throws it down.
Inexcusable defense. You can't let Kessler get established inside like this.
MP outside. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Inside. Count that one. And 26 points for MP.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Jazz trail by 17. And
Oh my
holy
God,
smoke,
fuck.
his instant offense coach. So fun to watch.
He really is, Kevin, because he brings great energy every night. Seems to just love being out there. And then he's done what most guys do. If they're going to take that jump to becoming good players, he's become more efficient as a player because he's learned to make better decisions on the floor.
Hits the three-point bomb. And the Kings lead by 20.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Kessler in the post. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Kessler is a gigantic presence inside, which is why defenses sometimes elect to foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. So stand here, we have one of the bright young centers in the NBA, Walker Kessler.
Look, start with this with Walker Kessler, Kevin. A great rim protector. You're just not going to get layups with Walker Kessler on the floor. Then he's an outstanding offensive rebounder, and he's got great hands, which makes him very effective as a roll man in the pick and roll. Well, where Kessler is elite is on the boards, and he's an excellent rim protector. Those two things alone will earn you minutes.
It's stolen. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Achua. And it's off from three-point range.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here. Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
The three from him. What a play. Simply brings it in at the buzzer.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big time finish to the quarter.
And so it's Sacramento ahead by 26 points as we get ready for...
Yo, if you guys don't mind, I'm gonna go eat. So I'm gonna get off for like 10 minutes and I'm gonna come back.
the break.
I'm
Well,
back.
three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big...
0.
Time blowout in progress.